Hi everyone, welcome to my craft room. Today I'll be making a herb tray for my kitchen using the Dollar Tree herb rockets. So let's get started. I know it's a little early to start planting anything, so I didn't water these yet, but I found these herb rockets from the Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to use some heart stickers and the square and round wood pencil holders, I think they're calling them. And then I used one of the plastic chopping mats. You get 2 in a pack. I also used jingle blocks, 2 different colors of paint, and these chalkboard tags. And so the first thing I wanted to do is make my tray. So I took the chopping mat and I laid out the little holders that I'm going to make as planters. And then I'm going to take some jingle blocks and frame out the shape that I want. And then I'm going to glue down, I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to glue down the jingle blocks to form a tray. So what I'm doing is I'm trying not to make the tray too big, and I don't want it tight either, but I do have to go with the size of the jingle blocks. Well, I don't have to, but I'm trying not to cut anything. So the tray will be just a tiny bit bigger than the holders themselves. And I'm using the plastic chopping mat because I will be watering these, and I didn't, if water got on the tray, I didn't want the tray to get damaged. So I'm just measuring here. I'm going to mark it where I'm going to cut, and then I will take my paper cutter and just cut that down to size. And then glue down the jingle blocks, around the plastic mat. And don't worry, I kind of got one crooked, and I did end up taking it off, and then I pried off the the glue as best I could, and I was like, oh no. But you know what? These jingle blocks are not perfectly straight, so the tray is going to look a little, a little, what's the word? I mean, I want to say wonky, but it's not a wonky in a bad way. It's still really cute and rustic looking, in my opinion. So it matches the farmhouse decor that I have in my home. And, it is handmade, so it's not going to be perfect. And it still came out super, super cute. And then once you've framed out that, you'll flip it over, and now we're going to frame the bottom of the tray, or what will be the bottom. But this time you're going to fill in the whole box with jingle blocks. This way it'll give it a sturdy finish. And now I didn't glue the sides of the jingle blocks. I only glued the bottom. In hindsight, if you do remake this, you might want to glue the sides as well on the jingle blocks, just to give it a sturdier, frame. Mine was okay, but it could have been sturdier, I guess what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if you want to make this, just glue the sides and the bottom of the jingle blocks. And another good tip is to lay the jingle blocks down before you glue them. That way you know the positioning of the jingle blocks to fit perfectly inside that rectangle. Then I took the tray, once it was done, outside, and I sprayed it with some white chalk paint. I didn't spray the bottom because again, using water, I didn't want it, if water did get underneath, I didn't want the paint to transfer onto any of my counters. So I did leave that bare. So while that's drying, I am going to write the names of the herbs on the wood stickers, and I'm going to use just the bare hearts here, and then I just made some little lines, decorative lines around the hearts, and that was super easy. I wish I had better handwriting, but it is what it is, and it is handmade. And then once the paint was dry, this is what it will look like. And then I took that other piece that I cut off of that plastic mat, and I'm going to cut that down to size to fit right inside that groove of the tray. That'll give it some more, protection from water. And I did want to hide the glue marks from the jingle blocks that are on the bottom. So multi-purpose. And if you'll notice, I did take the Serenity blue paint from Rust-Oleum, and that's what I use to paint the wooden holders that will become planters. And then I'm just going to glue on the little hearts to those holders, and then they'll be ready to plant some herbs. And then you'll want to add a baggie to each of the holders, and then some rock of your choice. I just use the white rock from the Dollar Tree, and this is just to give it some drainage because there is no holes on the bottom of these holders. And then I added some soil. Then I just cut a piece of the roll of the herb rocket, because you get a big roll. I mean, for being seeds, I think it's a lot in one little box. So anyway, I just trimmed a piece off and then cut that piece in half, and I just, stuffed it down into the soil, and that was it. I'm not going to water these yet. I don't want them, it's a little too cold here in the high desert, so I'm definitely not going to water these yet, but they are all ready to go. And then you'll just want to snip off the tops of your baggies. Leave it on the long side, because you can always hide it. Once your herbs start to grow, you can just hide it, push your little baggie down, just to give it, again, some more security from any water spillage. And that was it. It was done. And at the end of the video, I will show you different ways that I intend to use this. Now for Valentine's, I will be using the hearts, and for every day in between, I will be using the chalkboard tags. But I absolutely love the hearts, and I might just leave them all year round with the hearts. I really like the way it came out, and I did paint 4 hearts white. And I'll show you that in the pictures at the end of the video as well. Anyway, I hope you all liked my video today. And if you did, can you give me a big thumbs up? And subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as one of my YouTube family members. And I'm getting close to 300 subs, and I'm so excited. And I just appreciate each and every one of you. I will be doing a Valentine's giveaway here pretty soon. I'm new to YouTube, so I gotta read and do my research on the rules and whatnot. But I'm giving away 4 gnomes, because I know a lot of people will not be able to find them, and I was able to find all 4. So, and some other goodies inside the box as well. So anyway, I hope you all have a great Monday today, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.